Good morning, it's January 8th, big day. We're finally crossing into Baja. I wanted to go over what we needed in order to cross from the United States over into Mexico, into Baja California. So we ended up crossing through Mexicali east, and the things that we had to prepare before we came over is needed to have a registration for the truck, needed to have insurance for our truck and trailer from the United States, and we also had to purchase insurance for the truck and trailer to be legal to drive in Mexico. We ended up going through Lewis & Lewis. We bought it online. It was a good deal for about 7 weeks. I think we paid a little over $500 for 7 weeks. So you also need to have your passport so that when you do cross over, you can get your passport stamped and get your FMM, which I think it was probably about 800 pesos for the FMM. To get that, we ended up, well, after we got our inspection, after crossing the border, the inspectors let us stay parked where we were getting our inspection, and the building to get that FMM was just behind. It was like the building right behind us. It was just a short walk, maybe less than 5 minutes. It wasn't really anything. It was right there. One other thing that we were confused about if we needed to get or not was a TIP. I think it was a temporary permit for our vehicle to drive in. But when we went to go get for that, it was in the same area as another building in front of the inspection area. The gentleman at the counter is very nice and friendly. He told us that if we were driving into Baja and only Baja, we didn't need to have that TIP. But if we were going to cross over to the mainland in Mexico, then yes, we would need to get that. So that was one less thing that we didn't need to have. But that was it. Not a whole lot. But once we crossed over Mexicali East into the inspection area, the inspection was very, very easy. It wasn't stressful at all. The whole thing probably took maybe 15 minutes. So we parked in the inspection area. The inspectors asked me to get out, so he ended up opening all the truck doors, went through the door compartments, went through the center console. Didn't really like open everything up. It was just whatever was like really accessible for him. And then he also asked to get inside our travel trailer, and that inspection was simple too. He was very respectful. He went inside, took a look inside of a couple of our cabinets, and just looked around, asked if we had any drugs or any guns. Didn't have any of that. So like I said, he was in and out in probably 5 minutes or less. You know, it wasn't digging through every bag and every container that we had in there. Just a really quick visual inspection. And the same thing happened with the second inspection as well, when we were getting close to San Felipe. But the overall trip took us probably 4.5 hours, probably, maybe 5, I'm not sure, to get from where we started in Bali, California, and until we got to San Felipe. Yeah, it wasn't terrible at all. The roads roads were a different story. Those were I don't know, if you're not an experienced driver, these roads will make you an experienced driver. And when you hear about the potholes and how severe they are, pretty accurate. Good morning from San Felipe. This is our last day here, and it's beautiful here. We've had such a good time, found some good restaurants, and a lot of other good things to see. And one of them is this. You gotta see this sunset, or the sunrise. We get to see this when we wake up in the morning. And even Mr. Mochi likes it. Huh, Mochi? Traveling in our RV because we get to see places like this that we don't normally see, and we get to wake up and things like this. It's just so beautiful. And it's been quiet the whole time that we've been here. Sometimes we get an occasional dog that'll set off our cameras or our motion lights on our camper, but really other than that, nothing really going on. At least till the wind starts. It's been really windy here since we got here, but in the morning it's really calm, so we try to get out here and enjoy it as much as we can. Mochi? Hi, Mochi. You like it here? Got to start setting up our solar panels. It's kind of windy down here, so we can't really stand them up. So we're going to lay them down and get some solar power, but we have enough until sun rises a little bit more. We have the Blue Eddy solar generator and about 350 watt folding solar panels. And then we also got a 200 watt on the roof, and we have another 2000 watt inverter inside the trailer, and a couple of batteries up front. So when the Blue Eddy stops working, then the trailer just takes over right away. And we have enough power usually from when the sun sets until probably 10 a.m. So we're not really in a rush, but I have a gas generator for cloudy days. Or if we're gonna run the air fryer at night, depending on what we're doing. But it's time to go get some coffee. Not bad. Got an order of machaca con huevos y chorizo, and it was about 330 pesos, about 15 bucks. Not bad, and they're heavy too. So now it's time to go back and get time to eat. And the chorizo. Oh, this smells so good. All right, I gotta go. It's time to eat. Bye. So this is our last night in San Felipe. And we're just walking around checking out the town. The town's kind of nice. Has some good food, and well, I saw some, well, didn't really see much. It's kind of a small town, quiet town. I don't know, but we had found some good places for breakfast, and I don't know, we're just taking a look, seeing what's around here. Yeah. I don't know. Gonna keep walking around and see, but we're gonna pack up tomorrow morning, probably about 7 a.m. We're gonna head to Bahia de Los Angeles, about 4.5, maybe 4 hours away from where we're at now. We're gonna stay there for about a week, just chill out and relax. Hopefully it's a little warmer. It's been in the 60s here. It's been kind of windy. Yeah, it's been windy, but it's been nice. Being right by the water, waking up, seeing an incredible sunrise out of our trailer. Yeah, overall, it's been a good time. So, on to the next place. We'll see you. What did you order, honey? What you got?
Vaso de elote.
Ah, yeah.
40 pesos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. $2. Well, good morning. We got a lot to do today before we head to our next stop. Gotta go get some gas, or diesel, make some breakfast. Almost packed everything up last night. And then we're gonna head to Bahia de Los Angeles. That's it. All right, we'll see you when we get there.